This has been the strangest, weirdest book to movie adaptation video I've ever done. Hey guys, it's Story. Welcome to my channel and welcome back to another vlog. This vlog is going to be over another book that I am going to read in order to compare it to the movie, and that book is 5 Feet Apart, written by Rachel Lippincott. The other two people on this book are the screenplay writers, because if you did not already know, this book first was a movie and then they decided to this was first a movie and then they decided to write a book for it, and the book has been pretty popular. A lot of people recommend it, so I thought I would go ahead and give it a go for this round. I already did this once before, With You by Caroline Kepnes or Keepness. Still can't say her last name right, but I will link that one down below if you didn't see that one already. I'm really excited to do this one because it's going to be quicker for me to watch a movie in relation to watching a show. The first season of You was only 10 episodes, so it really wasn't that bad, but this is a pretty short book. I could literally finish this today if I wanted to. And yeah, I've actually already read the first 2 chapters. So far it's okay. I'm liking it. I don't really have too many comments. We were just introduced to the characters and whatnot. It's really gloomy outside today. That's why it looks kind of weird in here. I have my light on right now and I'm trying not to be blinded by it. I feel like it makes my eyes look crazy, but anyways, enough with the intros. Let's go ahead and get into the vlog. I'm gonna try to make my words sound coherent, but I don't know how to feel about this book or this movie. I'm gonna sprinkle in some vlog clips of reading 5 Feet Apart, and here I will be talking about the movie 5 Feet Apart. Say hi. There's a person walking. I hate quarantine. Oh my god, there's bees. I'm actually a little over halfway through it, and I actually really like this book. It's taking me a little bit to finish it just because I just got a puppy. I'm sure she's gonna have clips in this video, but her name is Mava and she's an Aussie. So I just got to the part where Stella is about to go through surgery and Will was there and they touched for the first time. They pinky promised. That is the part that I'm on, and I really like it. It's really devastating, and I can just imagine these two playing these parts so well. I mean, obviously the book came out after the movie, so it's written how the movie goes or how the screenplay goes, so obviously they're going to play it very well, but I can just see Cole Sprouse doing a really good job. I can see this girl doing a really good job too. I can't even think of her name, but it's just so easy to picture everything in your head. I'm reading it like a movie. I was hoping the movie would be better. I was actually thinking the movie would be better. Actually seeing the characters and seeing things play out usually would fix the problems that I had. The main character, Stella. The actress is phenomenal. She is the best actress in this movie. In my opinion, she is the only good actor or actress in this movie. She brought the character to life. I think the author did not write this character very well. She seemed very like bland and kind of predictable, and I thought that's how she was going to be in the movie, but this actress just brought her to life, gave her so many more characteristics than I thought she had, and that, I'm just gonna say that right there, that was phenomenal. But Will's character, I like Will so much more in the book. I thought he was a very specific type of character. I know he's like the traditional bad boy who doesn't care about anything in all of these, you know, YA books. Cole Sprouse did not do a great job. And I hate saying that because I love Cole Sprouse. I used to be a huge Riverdale fan, not really anymore. I feel like they kind of screwed that show up. The acting just wasn't great, and I just feel like it could have been taken to a different level. I just feel like we got more out of that character in the book versus the movie. The other characters, all of them, I liked more in the book. So the only character I really liked more in the movie was our main character, Stella. They just didn't bring these characters to life for me. And the sad thing is that we don't spend enough time with these characters in the book to really dive into it. So I was excited to watch the movie so that I could dive into these characters more and learn about them more. Basically, they both have CF. Is it cystic fibrosis? Oh my god, I cannot talk. Yeah, but the difference between them is that Will has bicepacia, I don't know how you say it, but basically he has this disease that is fatal to CFers, so he knows he's gonna die soon, and it's a big deal for him to be around other people with CF, because if they get infected, they immediately get taken off the lung transplant list, and some of these people have been on that list their entire lives. It's a big deal. You don't want to give it to other people. It's definitely more hard-hitting, the whole CF CF part of it when you're watching the movie. I think it explains it well in the book, but you just don't really grasp the whole concept, you know, trying to build awareness for it until you're watching the movie. And the movie just in every other way is just done so bad that I don't know. I feel like this movie is good for CF awareness, but other than that, I don't know. I just did not like this movie. This is officially Mave's room is what we call it. Where are you at? We had to close off that corner because she likes to sleep in that corner and it's hard to get to.
You want to say hi? You want to say hi? Look. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Say hi to your friends. Look, Maeve, say hi to your friends. You're so precious.
It was pretty crazy to find out that her sister died. That was a little bit of a plot twist. I was like, okay, so finally something is happening. She's basically trying to keep herself alive for other people, not even herself. And the difference between her and Will is that Will knows he's gonna die, so he's just not even trying. He doesn't take his medicine and it drives her crazy. She can't stand him. He's very sarcastic and she's very like anal and OCD and stuff. I love getting the dual perspective. I did not expect that. I thought we were only gonna get Stella's perspective, so that was cool. I do like how in the book we see Will's perspective more. I think in the movie it's based more on Stella's perspective, but I do like the dual perspective. Basically the biggest thing that has happened is that Stella's G-tube is infected, so now she has to go under to get surgery, and that's not good because her lungs are only at 35%, so there's a good chance she might not make it. About 5 feet apart, but they're supposed to stay 6 feet apart, so I have a feeling that at some point in the book, probably towards the end, they're gonna be like, they tell us to stay 6 feet apart, but we'll get satisfaction knowing that we're only 5. Something like that. Something cute like that. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I would say it's like a 4-star read right now, maybe a 3.5 if some more stuff happens and their relationship gets stronger, which I'm assuming will happen. I'm probably going to rate it like 4 stars is what I'm thinking, because it's not an amazing book, but it is good and I am interested. So the reason this was so strange for me is because I gave the book 4 out of 5 stars. I couldn't decide between 3.5 and 4, but I went with 4 because I, you know, was thinking about it after I put it down. I thought it was really cute. I thought it was a cute read. It was the best book I had read for the Owls readathon, which I'll link down below if you haven't seen already. Other than the Poet X, I really liked the Poet X during that readathon, and maybe that's why I rated it how I did, but I know people are not gonna like this, but I do not like the book as much now that I've watched the movie, and that's so weird. I never expected that to happen. I never expected that to happen for any like book to movie adaptation.
What? Fucking Tennessee. Those are small horses.
They're small horses.
I got to the part where Poe dies, and I am not okay. I just pulled up to work and I have my book with me. I'm gonna read a little bit during lunch. Will decides to try to save Stella's life and will not talk to her, will not see her, and then she convinces him with this really cute YouTube video that she's going to steal a feet from the CF and C or B Sepacius patient. I don't know, I'm sorry, I don't know how to say it. Meaning that they will now stay 5 feet apart instead of 6 feet apart, so called that one. And the next morning, Poe dies. So a lot happened. Getting the feeling that this is the climax, but a lot happened. And yeah, so Poe has died and that's where I'm at. This movie did make me cry. I think I teared up when Poe dies, which was really sad in the book. That scene was really brought to life, I think, in the movie. So I have finished 5 feet apart, and wow, did a lot happen towards the end. I am so happy all of that happened. I flew through the second half of this book. I'm definitely a second half reader. It'll take me sometimes like a week to read the first half of a book and then a day to read the second half. So my official rating for 5 feet apart is 4 out of 5 stars. I think 3.5 really is the true rating for me. I would even consider bringing it down to a 3. The development just isn't there. I think it definitely needed a couple rounds of review before it was put out, but I did enjoy my time. I wouldn't say I didn't enjoy my time. I still think it was cute. Stella comes to this realization that she does not want to live the way she's been living living anymore. She wants to just actually live her life and enjoy it and not be so caught up in all of this CF stuff and being kind of like her own doctor to herself 24/7 so that she can get a new pair of lungs. I just had this realization that both of these characters learn something from another, and that is something I love in books. I love when you have one character that is one specific way and you have another character that's one specific way. They both end up learning from each other and then have different experiences because of that, and I just feel like it's very real life. Like when you meet someone, they can change your life, whether it's little changes or big changes, and you want characters to stay true to themselves, but you also want to see characters grow. And I just think when you have interactions with other characters that make you into a different type of character, I just love that. I really like that. I really like seeing characters grow. But anyways, they are going to see these Christmas lights, and there is a frozen lake. And of course, when there's like an ice lake or like an ice pond, you know what's gonna happen in the book or the movie. So Stella falls through. Will has to go get her, but twist is that he's not supposed to touch her. But of course he wants to save her life, so he gives her CPR. Everyone's blowing up her phone because she has a new pair of lungs. She gets to get a lung transplant and be fine for the next 5 years, but she doesn't want to. She wants to be with Will. She basically says that her life is going to be like this and there's no reason to change it. The influence of Will, of course, and Will is like, you have been so stickler about these things because you want to get better, and this is your opportunity and you're going to change it. Like, you've always wanted it for yourself. Of course, she's going into emergency surgery to do this. Will and everyone else is freaking out because he gave her mouth to mouth, but the results came back that she was fine. She didn't get it, so she has a new pair of lungs, and Will has to leave her because now it's even more important that he should not be around her because she has healthy lungs, which is just heartbreaking. They can't be together at the end, and I feel like that's very realistic, so I really like that that is where it ended and where that scenario is. But it was just my heart, I was almost in tears pretty much because of it. When I really cried, when I really bawled, is towards the end whenever Will is leaving Stella. It's like an Edward leaving Bella kind of moment. The actress is just so good. It just literally kills you inside. I'm thinking about it and I'm almost tearing up. This movie was cute, but it's just like so predictable, and the acting's so bad. This movie is so predictable. And it's weird saying that because I read the book first. So yes, I knew what was going to happen, but if I would have watched this movie first, I think this would have been a different experience. I don't know. He leaves, and then it jumps to 8 months later and they see each other at the airport because they are both trying to travel. And of course she's healthy, she's like brand new, and he still has those same illnesses, and they turn around and see each other. She goes up 6 feet apart from him and then takes one step, and that's where it ends. It just makes me tingle. It's just so cute. It's such a cute book. I didn't give it 5 stars for a couple of reasons. Book was not long enough or developed enough for me to really get into it and feel attached to these characters, is why I took off a star, and also there is insta love. The writing isn't amazing. It definitely reads like a movie, which I don't mind. I don't need amazing writing to like a book. I just need like good writing. If the writing's bad, obviously I won't like it, but I think it was really cute. If you're looking for like a fast, cute read, then you should read it. It does deal with some hard-hitting topics, which is what I like about it, and I do like the whole character thing I just talked about. And yeah, the whole point of this book and the movie is to raise awareness for CF, and so I have learned a lot about CF from reading this, so I'm really glad I did. And yeah, if you're thinking about reading it, go ahead and pick it up. The biggest problem I had with the book was the insta-love and just the rush of everything. It is a small book, but I thought it was really cute. I thought it was done very well. I thought it was really cute. I really liked the characters. I liked the plot. I liked the overall theme of the book. The only thing I really had anything negative to say was that it was insta love and it was really kind of quick, and I felt like I couldn't gather up enough of my thoughts because the book was so small that I didn't get attached to the characters. The movie does fix the whole insta love thing though, because it definitely does not seem as insta lovey in the movie. They definitely don't really like each other at first and they have to warm up to each other. What would I rate this movie out of 5 stars? I think I would rate this movie 1.5 stars out of 5. I think the true rating for the book is 3.5 stars. I think after watching the movie, I really feel like it should be a 3 star because the movie was more like a 1.5 star, but I don't want to change it to a 3 star because I feel like that's not very fair. I should rate it what I rated it before watching the movie. It's just such a weird occurrence because I've never read a book and then watched the movie, and the movie made me realize that the book wasn't as good as I thought it was, and vice versa. It's just just weird. So yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna say about it. For my final review here, I would recommend the book if you want something quick and cute, but don't expect an amazing read, just expect a quick, cute read. The only people I think that will like this movie is like teenagers, maybe tweens, probably tweens, because I have a feeling they would like these types of movies. But oh gosh, other than that, I would not recommend this to anyone like 18 and over. I don't think you're gonna like this movie at all. That's my review. I feel really bad because I thought since I liked this book, I was really gonna like the movie because I heard the movie was so good. So I'm just really confused. I watched this movie like 2 weeks ago and it took me a while because I was trying to get all my thoughts together and figure out what I was gonna say, but I really just couldn't come up with exactly how I was going to say this because my feelings were everywhere about this. But anyways, that's all I have for you guys today. If you like these book versus movie or book versus show adaptation videos, please give it a thumbs up so that I know to make more of them. Of course, subscribe if you haven't already if you feel like it, and I will see you in my next one.